2, 3.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Goldblade, and today I'm going to be doing kind of a different thing. So today I'm going to be kind of teaching how to do HTML. If you don't know what HTML is, HTML is called, in other words, is hypertext markup language, and it is to make websites. A lot of people make websites using HTML by themselves, but you can also go online and do it. But a lot of the time you have to pay for, certain stuff, and it's just kind of easier to do it here, and it's fun. It's not really easier, it's just, I don't know, it's fun. It takes up time, but yeah. Anyways, if you know a little bit about HTML already, I would suggest that you just skip this video and go on to the next one, because this is just kind of explaining the very, very basics of everything. I will have some more complicated stuff later, like drop-down menus and so on and so forth. But this is just kind of explaining. So, yeah. What I use to, what I use to write HTML is I use Notepad++. I will have a link down in the description, but this is Notepad++ right here. And, pretty much in Notepad++ you can have multiple tabs open at once. So I have this tab, and then I can open more, and I can switch between tabs with ease, just really easily by clicking them. And then in Notepad++, you can actually choose what language you want to type in. So these are just not your language, but the language that the computer knows. So, I'm gonna go to HTML right here, and it's now known as HTML, even though I've saved it as HTML. If you do that, there should be like this bar right here that shows up if it wasn't previously HTML. And if you don't have Notepad++, you can also do this. You can either do it while you're saving the program, or you can do it right now, and your computer will know that it is HTML when you are saving it. If you don't want to put the .html in the file name, do open tag, doc type HTML. So that just shows you, this just says that the document type is HTML. Pretty much that, it's simple. In every HTML, so this is called a tag. A tag has the little greater than and less than signs, or less than and greater than signs, enclosing, a certain thing that pretty much gives it properties. So every HTML, first you have to start it off with the HTML open. So this is the basic HTML. So for every opening tag, this is an open tag where it just has the two greater than less, or less than greater than signs in the text. Then you also need a closing one, which is the same thing, just with this slash right here, so that it closes it. This means that it is completely closed, and it won't run completely well if it's not like this. So you can see that if you click on the first one, it's closed by this one. This one doesn't need to be closed because it's just telling the document what it is. So this is just your basic, that's all your, this is just your basic HTML. This is your whole website. So now you have to go inside this website and do certain things. So what I'm going to do is I am going to create a body right here, and I need to close the body. So there is my body. So the body is where everything in the website that you can actually like physically see, like as you scroll down, and everything in the website itself, like in the page, everything you see, that is the body. So pretty much this is where I shouldn't say all, but this is where most of your text will go. This is where most of the coding will go to be able to code and everything completely. So above the body, you always have to have the head. So I'm going to open up the head, then close that. So the head is basically stuff that can be seen, but it's just information about the website itself. So the head is the name of the website. So like you can put it'd be the name inside of the tab or the image by that tab. So pretty much stuff like that. Just simple things that aren't in the website but are about the website. It's kind of hard to explain. Anyways, just to make it more simple and organized, I normally tab anything that are different, like out. So anything hierarchical. So since this is in HTML, it would tab out. Since this is in HTML, it would tab out. But I wouldn't tab these differently because they're not in each other. If body was in head, then I'd tab it more. But yep, that's pretty much how this works. And I'm just gonna say that real quick. So in your body, I'm just gonna create a simple paragraph. Hi, I am a paragraph. No, not graph. Why am I touching the wrong buttons? There we go. So the little P's say that this is a paragraph tag, and then I closed it to make sure this whole thing is working properly. So if you save it, I'm going to run this real quick in in my browser so I can show you how it works. So if you go up to the run right here, if you don't have run, just save it and then double click on the file, and it will open to your primary browser or your default browser. So you can choose what browser you have. You have Firefox, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Safari. I have Chrome, so I'm going to launch it in Chrome. As you can see, here is the file itself. So file and then / and then this is the destination of where the file is on my computer. As you can see, since all we have in the body is, so as you can see right here, all we have in the body is hi, I am a paragraph. That's all it says, hi, I'm in a paragraph, and that's all that's on this page. You can't scroll down, you can't do anything. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is so there's two different types of text. There's paragraphs, as you can see here, and headings. So, and heading comes in, there's heading 1 through 5, I think. No, there's 6 headings. So heading 1 through 6. So H1, I'm a heading, and I'm gonna close that. So pretty much this is just a heading. The text is bigger and bolder than the paragraph. But the thing about this, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, not 4, 5, 6. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna change these real quick. So what I'm doing is I'm just going down and I'm going to change all these into the different headings so you can see the differences between all of them. They're not just different tags that all do the exact same thing. It changes the size of the heading, which I will get into later, how you can actually do this with paragraphs so you don't have to mess around. You can do this with paragraphs, change the size and the text and everything. But if you want just a basic, thing, and you want your paragraph text to be bigger, you can use a heading. So I'm gonna save this and run it again in Chrome. Run in Chrome. So as you can see, the bigger the heading number gets, the smaller it gets. So I'm a paragraph, and then the headings are bolded and bigger. So I'm a heading, and then it just gets smaller and smaller as it can. And it only goes up to 6. It doesn't get smaller than this. You can even make text smaller if you add attributes to it, which I will explain later. But yeah, this is just the very, very basics of typing in an HTML process. What I'm going to explain now is if you open up the heading and you put in title, this is going to be the title of your page in the tab. So I'll show you real quick. So title is going to be Hi YouTube. I'm going to close the title. There we go. So the title is now Hi YouTube. So if I save this really quick and open it in Chrome. As you can see, our previous ones were YouTube, HTML.html, just, you know, those ones. Now it says hi YouTube. So, as you can see, since it was in the heading, it doesn't affect the page itself, but it affects things about the page. So it affects this. It affects the name of the page. So that's pretty much just the very, very, like, minuscule basics of how to write and stuff in HTML. I'll explain more of this. If you have any questions at all, tell me and I'll either explain it in the next video, or I'll type in your comment to explain it to you if you don't get it and it's not like big enough to put in another video. Yeah, so if you like this, put a thumbs up. I will be making more of these, even if people don't really respond to it, just so that if I have enough, people will start clicking on my page and watching them, and then slowly, you know, start liking it. And hopefully I can do more of this. I will do more coding if you want me to. I know how to code in Python. I'm learning how to code in Java, and I will be using CSS in this. If you don't know what that is, it's cascading style sheets. There we go. And it just brings style to everything. It just kind of like layers everything. And yeah, so that's going to be the end of this video. If you liked it, as I've said, leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And my name is Goldblade. I'll see you later.